Thank you for tuning in to Upland Inside the Game. I am Blood Spirit. I'm going to start this off by letting everybody know, first and foremost, if you go down to the description section, down in the descriptions, you can get 50% more on your first purchase of Upix. It's your first purchase and first purchase only. You hit that promo code, takes you back in the game, then you can purchase it. You purchase $100 worth of Upix, you're going to get 50,000 free Upix by just doing that. You purchase 10, you're going to get 5,000. Get into the promo code and do that. If a friend has invited you to this game, they're going to get a personal reference code themselves. Everybody gets one when you start it up. Don't use mine, use theirs. Take care of your friends, your families. Welcome to our team. Speaking of team, the Discord channel is now permanent. I've been having some boo-boos with it. Haven't been able to get it worked out right, but now it's a permanent channel. So if you click the Discord, you can become part of the Blood family. So go in there and talk with us. My buddy Jason Time is in there all the time and having conversations with people. We are trying to build something down the road that is going to be amazing and awesome. And so we would love to have you as a part of the team, part of the plan, part of the program. If you want to learn more about this game, how it works, and what we think is heading on in the future, you're going to want to get in Discord and talk to us. I am going to absolutely do everything I can to where I can get in there every moment of the day that I have available where I'm not sleeping. So I'm going to do my best to get in there multiple times throughout the day. But I do have a question. Let me go ahead and get this question. I don't know if you hear that beeping or not, but it's actually Jason talking to me right now as we're speaking. It says right here, can you make a video on how to collect sins? Thanks, brother. This is from Junaid Khan. I did a video on that, a what is video on that, I believe, and clearly people need a little bit more. I remember when I first started off. When I first started off, sends were a pain in the butt, and I think the biggest pain in the butt was, how do you not burn up all your sins by sending your thing to collect sins? Which, you would use a send, and then you'd find a paper airplane, and then you would end up only getting 2 cents, so you end up blowing your 40 cents per day that you're allotted. So let's go over that real quick. You're only allowed to collect 40 cents a day. That's not 40 airplanes, it's 40 cents. So we're gonna go, I should have had this ready. Usually up here there's paper airplanes. None there. So what I do is I go to my properties, okay, and I just look at my properties and try to find paper airplane, and usually up north here of Chicago. Just keep clicking on them until you find that paper airplane. This is what I do, okay? So your properties are free to send to, so it doesn't cost you anything to send to a property. Open up there. There's one right there. Man, that's a pretty close one too. So there's your paper airplane. That is going to give you cents when you collect it. Now your block explorer has to be close to that paper airplane. So let me show you what I do. Here's my property. It's free to send it there. This is one of very few ways where you can change the trajectory of your block explorer is to go there. Now, as soon as it lands, it starts sending off in a direction. Okay, as you can see, that one there is going up to the like northeast area. So where I need to go to be able to collect this airplane is, this paper airplane is more like the west northwest area. So it's more west than it is northwest. So this is what I do. So if you click on this and you're pretty good at it, you hit the send it back to your property. And then right when it hits, it's going to move out and scroll up a little bit, and it's actually going that direction. Just scroll up just a little bit and it will bring you back into, otherwise it will bring you all the way out here and you have to do a bunch of other stuff. So just a little scroll in. I actually hit that one first. I was hoping to do it a couple of times so you can all see, but that is heading now. What you can do, this is what I like to do, is now that I'm heading that direction, I like to make sure that I'm close, because you're going to have a radius around your block explorer when you're able to collect this. So I'm going to kind of make sure that the trajectory is right. Yep, it looks good. So I'm going to let that simmer. While I'm letting that simmer, I'm going to go out and I'm going to look at more of my properties for more paper airplanes. And I'm just going to scroll out until I find another paper airplane. So just keep doing this until you get one. Let's see where we got here. We got any here. And then sometimes, like when I got a multiple amount of properties, I'll just kind of like move around the screen and see if anything pops up. Usually up north is where I have, North Chicago is where I have the best. I think I've already looked at this one. Best odds of actually finding an airplane. But just keep looking at your properties and see if you can find another one. Hopefully I can find another one here real soon. This isn't the most boring video in the history of boring videos. Let's scroll out a little bit more. Find something here. And so the more properties you have, the more odds you have to find. I should have like looked at this before I did all this and made sure that I had something in the area, but the question came in and I wanted to get straight to the video, so you guys are going to start figuring me out real soon that that's just what I am. Just jump into it. Let's get this thing going. So Chicago is kind of weak on airplanes here lately, but you just keep checking your properties until you find one, and you got plenty of time to go before that Block Explorer is in the area, because you can click on this down here in the bottom left corner. That will take you right to your Block Explorer, and then you click on it. See, it says it's still out of range, so it takes a while to get there. But this is the way that you can go about getting sends without spending a ton of sends to be able to get sends. Just keep changing the trajectory until the Block Explorer goes the direction that you want it to go. So let's look down here real quick before we go back and see if I can find something south here. Usually the best areas for me, is in Chicago, I've found, is either south or north. So the further down you go, usually the better chance you get of getting a paper airplane in your area, and the further north you go. But then again, it really kind of depends on the day as well. Sometimes I've had great luck right in the middle, but most of the time I think those ones are usually taken. There's a paper airplane right there. So this is what I do when I find another paper airplane. Okay, I remember where it's at. It's my bottom property on the east side, in that area right there. Okay, so I know it's that property on the east side. So I can go up here, I can click on my Block Explorer, and it's close enough now. I click on the paper airplane and up. See, now if I would have moved here and clicked a send here, which I wouldn't have done for 100, but let's say it was the minimum 20, I would have spent 20 UPX and used a send to only get myself one more send. So this is why this is one of the ways that you can do it and be able to. It's going to take a little more patience, but also remember, I found this one down here while it was moving this direction. So I can click on this and I could send to my personal property. It doesn't cost me any money to send, no UPX, no sends or anything. So I'm going to be up in the send department. I'm going to be up in the UPX department because I'm not wasting money trying to get here. See, now it's going the other direction. So let me show you. Click, hit the send button, confirm. As soon as it lands, 1,000, 2, 1,000, scroll up, and you're back in this area to where you can just click, hit send. As soon as it stops, 1,000, 2, 1,000, click, and you're going to be able to see which direction it's going. And you can keep doing this until it goes the direction you want it to go. I used to do it this way. I would double click as soon as it starts to move out, and you can do that. The problem is one time I actually caught the property below and didn't recognize it right away and clicked the send. And I used a send to move to a property just below me. I was like, it's just easier to just do the scroll up. So, however works for you, that's how you do it. That's how you can get absolutely 100% free sends. I know I needed to go this direction up here, and as you can see, if you don't do that, it pulls away immediately. So, I hope that answers your question. I hope this does you justice. I hope that you can make this work for you. My name is Blood Spirit. This is Upland Inside the Game. Thank you for tuning in.